On one side of the screen, you're looking at Kelogish, a disgraced Roblox YouTuber who fell off the face of the internet in 2021 after he admitted to predatory behavior with minors. On the other side, that's Koofy, a new faceless personality who popped up just a few months later and became a giant on the platform, pulling in over 2 million subscribers. They have different names, they run different channels, but as the community was about to find out, they share the exact same voice. This is the story of how a creator, who was thrown off the internet for his actions, allegedly pulled off a masterful trick to climb his way right back to the top. It's a story about a fake disappearance, a secret identity, and how a handful of internet detectives, using little more than old voice clips and screenshots, unraveled a lie that was hiding in plain sight.
The barber. Now all I need to do is wait for my first customer. And there he is. Hello sir, please take a seat.
What? Alright, just chill out. Oh my god, my brain hurts! Yo, hey, yo, no, hey, he's capping. Hey, no, there's no way!
So, how did we even get here? To understand what happened, we need to rewind. Before the Vanishing Act, before the new identity, there was just Kelogish. In the world of Roblox YouTube back in 2020 and 2021, Kelogish was a big deal. He was known for his videos on hit games like Bubblegum Simulator and Funky Friday, and was even part of the official Roblox Star Creator Program, a stamp of approval given by the platform itself. He had a huge, loyal fanbase, and from all appearances, was a respected creator. But behind the scenes, something much darker was going on. In August 2021, the Roblox community was shaken by allegations against Kelogish. Evidence exploded across social media in the form of screenshots and Discord messages that appeared to show him in predatory and illegal chats with minors. The allegations were serious. They included claims that Kelogish, then 20, had inappropriate, sexually explicit conversations with a 15-year-old. More accusations came out, claiming that when he was 17, about to turn 18, he had been in a relationship with a 14-year-old. The evidence painted a disturbing picture of a creator using his fame to take advantage of young fans. According to the allegations, this even included asking for illegal images from a minor, even after she said she was uncomfortable. Faced with a mountain of proof, Kelogish eventually admitted he did it. The consequences hit fast. Roblox terminated his account and yanked his star creator status. YouTube eventually removed his main channel as well, seemingly wiping his presence from the platform. To the community, it looked like internet justice served. A creator was exposed for his horrible actions, the platforms took him down, and he was gone. The story, for all anyone knew, was over. But that's not where it ends. In fact, it was just a bizarre beginning of Act 2. Just a few months after Kelogish was deplatformed and disappeared, a new channel showed up on YouTube in November 2021. It was called Koofy. This creator was totally different. He was faceless and, at first, completely voiceless. Koofy's videos were all highly edited text-to-speech roasts of cringy Roblox TikToks and shorts. The style was fast, full of memes, and perfectly tuned for the YouTube algorithm. And man, did it work. It worked like a charm. Koofy's channel blew up. Viewers couldn't get enough of the fast-paced, critical, and funny content. He shot up to become one of the fastest-growing channels in the Roblox community, gaining over 2 million subscribers and hundreds of millions of views in just a couple of years. He was a new star, a mysterious, anonymous creator who had seemingly come from nowhere to dominate the platform. For a long time, nobody suspected a thing. Koofy was just Koofy, the funny text-to-speech guy, but as his channel got bigger, so did a quiet, nagging feeling in a small corner of the internet. It started as whispers on Reddit and in TikTok comments. Viewers who had been around long enough to remember Kelogish started noticing little things that felt familiar. The editing, the specific type of jokes, the rhythm of the humor, it all felt a bit too much like Kelogish's old videos. And even though Koofy mostly used a TTS voice, there were rare moments in collabs or old clips where his real voice would slip out. To those who remembered, that voice was a ghost. The accent, the pitch, the way he said certain words, it was an uncanny match for Kelogish. The idea that a creator who was so publicly shamed would try such a bold comeback seemed almost too crazy to be real. Was it just a coincidence? Or was the biggest new channel in the Roblox world secretly run by one of its most infamous outcasts? The community was about to launch a full-on investigation to find out. The growing suspicion around Koofy kicked off a masterclass in internet sleuthing. Digital detectives started digging, comparing archived Kelogish videos to Koofy's new stuff. The biggest piece of evidence was the voice. Side-by-side comparisons showed vocal tics and speech patterns that were, to many, identical. It wasn't just a similar accent, it was the same unique verbal fingerprint. But the investigation didn't stop there. Koofy's own actions made people even more suspicious. Sharp-eyed viewers noticed that his YouTube comments were being heavily filtered in a very specific way. Any comment mentioning the name Kelogish, or words like groomer or predator, would just disappear. It looked like he was using YouTube's keyword filters to block any mention of his alleged past, stopping the conversation before it could even start. For many, this was a giant red flag. Why would some random creator be so intent on scrubbing Kelogish's name from his comment section? It felt like someone with something to hide. The mystery was heating up, but the final nail in the coffin would come from one of Koofy's own friends, a fellow YouTuber who was about to blow the whole thing wide open. This whole saga really shows how powerful a community can be when it decides it wants answers. If you're finding this story as wild as I did, make sure you're subscribed and have those notifications on, because you won't want to miss the deep dives we have coming up. In October 2024, all the whispers and rumors exploded with a bombshell video titled "The End of Koofy," published by a YouTuber named KakaV420. Kaka, who had over 1.7 million subscribers and had collaborated with Koofy as a friend, laid out all the evidence for the world to see. According to Kaka's video, he started looking into things after getting tips from anonymous sources claiming Koofy was Kelogish. The video was a mountain of evidence that Kaka and other online investigators had put together. The most damning proof, presented by Kaka, came from Koofy himself. At one point, Koofy had apparently given Kaka access to his channel's backend. When Kaka checked the list of blocked keywords for the comments, he found the smoking gun, the words Kelogish, Kilo, and others were all on the list, seemingly to stop anyone from connecting the dots. Kaka's video laid it all out: the voice comparisons, the similar humor, and the fact that Koofy shared the same German nationality and age as Kelogish. The video also included a story of a private confrontation. According to Kaka, when he confronted Koofy with everything he'd found, Koofy admitted it was true. The reaction was instant and massive. The video went viral, getting millions of views. The Roblox community, especially the millions subscribed to Koofy, was in an uproar. Many fans felt tricked and betrayed, disgusted that a creator they'd supported was allegedly the same person kicked off the platform for such serious crimes. The internet, as it turns out, never really forgets. In the wake of KakaV420's video, the fallout for Koofy was severe. His Roblox account was terminated. While his YouTube channel wasn't taken down immediately, it was eventually removed from the platform after intense community pressure. The second empire of Kelogish had crumbled. But the story didn't stop there. The investigation opened up a can of worms and a wave of new allegations. The community started asking, who else knew? How does a creator as huge as Koofy operate for years without anyone in the tight-knit circle of top Roblox YouTubers finding out? This led to accusations of a cover-up. Several other well-known Roblox creators, including its Maddie, Rainway, and Mini Bloxia, were accused by the community of knowing Koofy's true identity and either staying quiet or actively helping him rebuild his career. It was alleged that some of these creators had promoted Koofy's channel in its early days, leading to theories that they were in on the secret. It's important to say that these are still allegations based on community speculation and circumstantial evidence. There is no definitive proof of an organized cover-up. Still, the accusations alone sent shockwaves through the community, damaging reputations and raising tough questions about loyalty and accountability among creators. The saga of Kelogish and Koofy is a wild case study in online identity, accountability, and the power of a determined community. It shows that while the internet can offer a chance to reinvent yourself, it rarely, if ever, lets you forget your past. A creator who was deplatformed for admitting to terrible behavior apparently built an even bigger career right under everyone's noses, all while hiding behind a new name and a digital mask. He might have gotten away with it too if it weren't for the little things: the rhythm of a voice, a turn of phrase, a familiar style of humor. These were the threads that, when a few dedicated internet detectives started pulling, caused the entire lie to unravel. The story is a powerful reminder that it's hard to escape real accountability when every clip can be saved and every comment screenshotted. Ultimately, the platforms only took action after the community did all the hard work of investigating. It brings up a big question for all of us. What does a second chance on the internet really mean? And in cases of serious harm, should there even be one? There's no easy answer, but it's a question this story forces us to think about, reminding us that behind every avatar and username, there's a real person with a real past that can't always be deleted. All right, that's it for today's story, but I want to hear from you. What should we dig into next? Another fallen celeb? A shady business? Drop your ideas in the comments. And if you're into real stories with no sugarcoating, hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications. More chaos is just around the corner.